What's up, Libra? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here, like I said, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal sessions, guys. In my sessions, just like everything on this channel, I infuse manifesting and mindset in. So in my sessions, I do use tarot and channeling, but I also incorporate the law of assumption to actually help you break unconscious patterns and actually manifest what you desire with your specific person or in your love life. So if that is something that you are looking for, you can book in with me. The info is in the description box. If you want like a more traditional tarot reading or a fast, quick answer, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Libra, I'm going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome. And why I say that is tying into what I said earlier. On this channel, I infuse mindset and manifesting and universal law of assumption into everything, which means my tarot readings are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Libra, have manifested, are manifesting and selecting out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you. Everyone is you pushed out. Circumstances do not matter. You can have anyone or any version of anyone you desire. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Libra that you are being, and projecting new dominant thoughts and assumptions. The outside must conform. You are limitless. You can have anything you want, okay? If you don't know what I mean, you can check out my other content. I like to give you tips as I go. Okay, the person on your mind, Four of Swords, something is at a rest state, they're processing something, and the Moon, things feel a little unclear with the Moon card. Maybe there's this sense of mystery here with that Moon card, and with Four of Cups. There's also kind of this feeling of Four of Cups, disappointment, maybe a bit of a rejection wound, Queen of Cups in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. Wow, Libra. My goodness, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now, before anyone gives me any shit about things coming out in reversals, too many reversals, not in all my readings, but it's perfect. There's a reason why, okay? We have a King and a Queen of Cups next to each other, and I said rejection. I trust how I channel. There's something here about feeling like emotional rejection, and we have King and Queen of Cups sitting side by side, so there's mutual love potentially, but there's a feeling of mutually pulling back the love or rejection, okay? And then seems like the chemistry, maybe there has been chemistry, it seems like it's been switched off, okay? None of this is permanent because it's your manifestation, Libra, so I'm going to get to you in a sec. We've got that Moon card. See, guys, this is why you have to trust the way that things come out, because sometimes people give me shit about like my methods and stuff, but I know how to fucking read tarot, okay? The Moon card as channeled. Something about an air of mystery, okay? There's also like maybe some trust issues, because the Moon card can be a feeling of secrets. Are you holding back on me? Is there, you know, that's like you're not really trusting in each other's love, and it's led to rejection, okay? A rejection wound. And then we have the Hermit card, it's in the reverse. They still want to come out of it. There's withdrawal energy. And I did say that there's been processing. So something's happened between the two of you that's turned this love and this chemistry off. They've been processing that with the Hermit card, and they want to come out of isolation. So they could be feeling a bit lonely, Libra. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse, petty conversations. So either the communication is small or it could get a little petty. Petty maybe because there's a feeling of not trusting one another. Let me see why we have a King of Cups in the reverse. Let's see, Seven of Swords in the reverse. A lot of trust issues, guys. For some of you, there's this feeling of called out or caught out energy between the two of you, okay? All right, that's turned like the love off. Moon, feelings of secrecy. And there could have been even harsh communication with this Page of Swords in the reverse. This also is observation energy. So maybe there's spying as well, fact gathering, that kind of thing. Tell me about that Seven of Swords in the reverse, Hierophant card in the reverse. Okay, so this is like questions around loyalty, commitment. I would say Hierophant card is traditional commitments. There also could be clashes in values or a feeling of that. Like, oh, one may be feeling like they want something traditional and another not. One non-committal or an assumption, like, you know, that, I mean, there was passion, it looks like, but it's been turned off because of the feeling of not really trusting that this is, you know, a proper commitment, or that commitment's possible, or that there's something hidden here, okay? Let me have a look at this Hierophant card. Gosh, a lot of reversals, guys. The Lovers card in the reverse. So a feeling of like, is the love really returned? Challenges to self-love, self-worth, rejection. Also, this is usually about choices. Am I really being chosen? Is the connection really being chosen? Queen of Wands. Some of you, there's a Queen of Wands in the mix here, okay? Because a King and a Queen of Cups is a pair. They're both in the reverse, so you're not trusting the love with one another. A Queen of Wands can be a meddler. Doesn't always have to be romantic, guys. It could be a friend. It could be someone that has like muddied the water or caused trust issues between the two of you. It could be an ex. It could also be that you're in a love triangle, Libra. Just saying it, but it doesn't have to be. And you've manifested all of it. So if you are in a love triangle, guys, and you want it differently, you can fucking change it, and I'm going to get to your side of the street, or we're going to, in the least, change your story if you don't want them, but that's fine. And the Oracle cards are going to give us more information. We've got a Two of Wands in the reverse. There's just been lack of direction, lack of decision. Okay? So let me see, what else do we have here with that Two of Wands in the reverse? Magician card. Libra, but they are trying to manifest something with you. They feel lonely, there's withdrawal. Okay, maybe they're trying to manifest, I don't know, reigniting the passion or something. The Moon card, though, things feel murky and unclear. I want one more on that Magician card. That's Virgo, Gemini energy. We've got Taurus energy as well. And obviously King and Queen of Cups. Water, strong Pisces here, okay? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, they're manifesting, but they also feel like either that the effort has not been put in, or there's been a lack of effort. There's withdrawal energy between the two of you, and there's clashing, and there's also questions around other energies. So jealousy issues could be playing into it. Now, Five of Wands also could be outside energies meddling that are non-romantic, okay, but it's caused trust issues. You see what I'm saying? Now, you can give anything any fucking meaning you want, Libra, so it's going to be whatever the hell you say it is. This is the law of assumption. There's infinite realities and versions, okay? You can also look at the video that I posted most recently about why circumstances don't matter and how there are infinite versions and realities. But we're going to get to you. There's withdrawal. They want to come out of the withdrawal. There's been clashing. Are you really choosing me? Lovers card is very strong connection. It is a soul contract. But there's trust issues, there's been lack of choice, there's accusations here, there's Seven of Swords in the reverse. Could be something that was revealed or a called out kind of an energy, and questions around commitment. For some of you, someone's not been able to commit because there is some kind of a triangle, Libra. And that's not your story, and I'm not fortune telling. If it's not your story, it's not your story. If it is your story, Libra, you've manifested through consciousness. So you just need to take your awareness away from what you don't like, and you need to step into with the consciousness, the imagination, the state, the identity of Libra that has exactly what you want. Take out the fucking characters you don't like. Third parties are not invited to the party, to the reality that you're selecting. Okay, and everything takes care of itself. Guys, I've put together a free guide for you if you would like to check it out. It's in the description box of the video if you want to get rid of third parties, get out of any dynamics that are unfavorable, step into your higher self concept, take back your power as a God, as the creator and selector of your reality. I have put together that free guide for you. So it's in the link of it's a link in the description box of the video. How does Libra feel? Eight of Cups in the reverse. There's been a disconnect, but you want to return, and you're not really totally ready to let it go, Libra. Let's have a look. And the oracles might also tell us a little more what all this trust issues is. Okay, there's a Three of Wands. Okay, there's a Four of Swords, processing. Three of Wands is sort of awaiting, also thinking about the future. The Moon is in the reverse. You both have this kind of, the Moon in the reverse is things coming to light. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is like secrets and things and, called out or caught out sort of energy. The Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, and there's an Empress card here with a Five of Wands in the reverse, and then we've got an Emperor and Empress with a Three of Cups. Some of you, there's this sort of thing around clashing and tension because Emperor and Empress, some of you are dealing with some kind of a love triangle. This could be a husband and wife, mother and father figure, and I did say that there could be either an ex or another energy in the mix. So Queen of Wands, that can be like another person or a meddler. Not all of you though. For some of you, it's like, how do you feel about them, Libra? First of all, the Empress card is you, Libra. Libra, Taurus energy. Now, you don't want to compete, but there's been a feeling of competition, and it's something to do with third parties. That could also be friends, other people. There could have also been clashing over drinks. Three of Cups can be that way. You know, or that could be that, yeah, the connection's not being prioritized because there's friends and other people. And for some of you also, this has been non-committal because it's just third parties. It's like you're not committing to the situation. So the potential here is for Emperor and Empress, but there's a feeling of having to compete, and maybe there's suspicion, the Moon card, that, you know, there's the relationship's not being really chosen or prioritized. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a bit of this waiting to see how things play out. Now there's a processing. The Moon card's in the reverse. That's like things coming to light. Around loyalty, questions around loyalty. Okay, guys, and now it's stuck. Two of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely challenges to self-worth. I would also say the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is something stuck for the portion of you where you feel like there's competition because someone is stuck because they're not available, like they're not single and available, like they're still tied to someone else. Libra, you can manifest it away. Literally, guys, I don't give a flying fuck what the circumstances are. I mean it. You have selected it unconsciously. There's infinite versions. So you would just go to your end. You would be like, no, if you want it, guys, okay? If you want this person to commit to you and you don't want this dynamic, then you would just be like, no, we're together. I'm the only one. You would pay absolutely zero attention to any third parties or anything. You would just be like, no, we're married. No, we're in a relationship. No, they love me. Now, the challenge here is the self-concept. If there's something about needing to fight for love or not being chosen or not being enough, well, everything anyway flows from your identity. Even if you are saying they love me, they choose me, etc., it's because you stepped into the identity of having that which you desire because it exists. It's available now. So you would need to be like, firstly, deal with the story. I am chosen. I am enough. I've always been chosen. I'm always a priority. I'm the only one. I never have to fight for love. Love fights for me. Everyone in my reality wants me more than I want them. They choose me. This person, of course, absolutely they do. So check out the link that I've put in the description box to get you going on that. But this is like it's stuck. There's something about indecision, feeling not chosen, King of Pentacles in reverse, questions around loyalty. Now, for some of you, the issue has been more to do with not really committing to this situation because there's issues to do with finances and career, because the King of Pentacles in reverse can be very focused on the material. And so then that's then caused non-committal energy, like not really being ready. Now, even that is fucking shiftable, guys, like for real. So I don't care what anyone says in any single moment, because we shift moment by moment unless you hold on to it and see it as a circumstance. If someone says that they're not ready, or you think that you have to jump through hoops, so there's a bunch of things and hurdles that need to be overcome and conditions, you're holding on to circumstances in one version instead of just going to your preferred end and it's available. So there's no obstacles. There's nothing in the way of your manifestation. So just hold them dominantly in the ideal and the version of the connection as the ideal, and you as being God of your reality and consciousness, the version of you that has what you want. Okay, I don't know, there's moon cut, there's a lot of trust issues, third party energy, competition, conflict. You want to come out of the conflict, you know, There's a processing energy. There also could be clashing intention. I mean, this is like mother and father issues. There could be something to do with family that's in the mix here that's caused a block. Okay, family influence, or this is also fears, guys. So if I want to get a bit Freud, and because everything really is you, the moon card is shadow, and this is a triggering of a shadow aspect. And I'm not telling you guys to go and do shadow work, okay? Because you can shift your identity now, okay? You can use revision. I've always been loved. I've always been chosen. I've always felt safe in love, whatever it is, okay? But the moon card in the reverse, really right now, your identity, this could be that there's a trigger point here around not really feeling valued, chosen, loved, it's committed to, or love isn't safe, or people are not trustworthy, whatever it is, okay? So an identity shift is key, and it's your story. So I hope that makes sense, Libra. It's a little bit of a tricky read. We've got all this moon energy, okay? So there's a lot of fears that are coming through in this connection, but seems to be a strong connection. I mean, Emperor and Empress, that's like strong soul connection. It is divine sort of counterparts if we want to go that route, okay? But there's this whole clashing and thing, and self-worth and self-value and questions around competition, okay? So if I was going to say how they feel, which by the way will shift completely when you shift you into the version of you that has what you want, and shift your dominant thoughts and assumptions and what you assume them to think and feel about you, they must shift. You're not manipulating any of this. You're selecting that version which exists. They will come in and they will conform, show up that way. But how are they feeling? Competition, tension, choices, trust issues between the two of you. They're lonely. They want to come out of isolation. They feel like there's indecision. There's no plan. It's not very clear. So fucking decide for them. It's your decision. Don't wait for someone to choose. If you want them to choose you, they've chosen. You want them to show up differently, decide. That's it. Now, Libra, what do I want to get? Okay, so what's their actions over the next, couple of weeks, which is changeable, guys, as I explained. Okay, teddy bear. So flirting, interested in you, passion, the passion that's been turned off. They want the passion. They're manifesting it. Magician card. Okay, we have Phoenix, rise from the ashes. Okay, new phase and rekindle. Maybe rekindle the passion, okay? What else? Cut down, stop the pattern, separation. Okay, there is this sort of feeling of isolation, separation, the passion being turned off. Yeah, there's something about, is this one-sided, self-absorbed, the golden mirror, clashing, feeling like, there's fighting. This says, guys, this says narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, okay? Like, no one's telling you to take a narcissist if that's what you feel that this person is, guys. And these readings don't have to be for everyone. If you feel like you're questioning, is this one-sided? They're going to show up and confirm. Your mind's going to find evidence. They're going to support it. They're going to mirror whatever you assume. So if you assume this person, it's one-sided, or you assume that they're self-absorbed, they're going to show up self-absorbed. They might assume you're self-absorbed. If you want a peaceful, harmonious connection, you just need to change your assumptions about yourself and about them. That's it. Yeah, because we have coffee cup, building, friendship, feeling elevated, savoring the moment, meeting and talking. They do want to meet and talk. Is this a friends plus more maybe? I don't know. There's something about this maybe not being 100% committal or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, a girl with the snake. Oh, and I was about to say, like, there's something about this Queen of Wands. Girl with the snake. Someone might be a meddler, or this has got to do with boundaries or feeling used or charmed. There's trust issues here between the two of you, okay? And then we've got hammer, sabotage and rebuild, working on it, persistent, repairing. And there's key on a ring, guys. Unconventional. One night stand, many options strung along. There's something here about like this feeling between the two of you of strung along, options, unconventional as well with that Hierophant card in the reverse. That can be a bit like that, like non-committal. One person maybe wants commitment, the other doesn't want commitment. You can get anyone to match your values and what you want, guys, literally, because you're not manipulating you're not manipulating versions of people. You're stepping into, there's infinite realities, okay? And I don't care for those that don't subscribe to that. Whatever you believe and assume is your reality. So it is available to you if you want to change it. There's something here about still wanting the passion. There's questions and there's patterns and fighting and tensions around and boundaries and questions around being used and strung along. Now, for some of you, there's been a fight because there's a meddler, and maybe it's not founded. Maybe there's been like assumptions that you're playing around or you have other options. For others of you, if it's been shown to you and you've manifested that, well, that's still also come from you. So you would need, if you wanted it, to manifest away by taking your attention off the shit you don't like. No, they're so committed, they're so loyal, they're so honest. Or if you just want to have fun and passion, it's also available, but you want to be the only one, then you need to know they're only attracted to me. Anyone I want only wants me. All my love interests only want me. Basically you can manifest anything, guys. It's just literally that. You are the operant power. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that resonated for some of you. Doesn't have to. They're general readings, guys, and don't make it fit if it's not your story. And even if it is, you can fuck it all in a bucket and you can shift your focus right now and manifest whatever you want. And I hope that resonated and helped some of you. I intend that it did. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.